Welcome to the Illinois Hockey Association Season 5. As you know, last year we were not on the air. That's right, all you little Cyruses out there. It's Cyrx Valor. We do not have Mac Duff this year. Mac Duff moved on to the League of Chicago. So we picked up this year. We're doing the playoffs. It's an 8-game contract for myself alone this year. In the teal, not teal, what is that? It's like a lime green black jersey. That is Team Hadzor, made up of Eddie Weineck in goal, number 5, Randall Hadzor, 51, Kevin Hagen. Team captain number 21 is Ryan O'Neill, number 70, Wes Hadzor, Bobby Kroll, number 19. A couple of new additions. Paulie Gehring's on the team this year with the depart of Johnny McGrory. Mike Platt. Mike Platt still play for this team? Yeah, Mike Platt is on this team. And now we got Team Rosies. I'm going to look at my notes here. A lot of different players here for Team Rosies. Captain Brian Crowley only made, 4, maybe 5 games this year. Guy in the yellow helmet, that's, what is his name? Oh, that's Joe D'Antuono. There's Crowley right there making one of his 5 games. Bods out there. They have Huff, Walsh, Ben Duzak. Somebody said Ben Duzak like a mini planet this year, but the puck didn't quite orbit around him as much as I would think it would. Anyhow, Rosies finished the season in the 3rd place position, and Hadzor finished dead last. My opinion, Hadzor should play in the B division. They're not a very good A team. They only won 2 A games this year. One of them which was against this Rosies team, which surprised the hell out of me. Anyhow, I'll continue talking about the players on this team. Corey Smith was moved up from the B division to play on Rosies and really added some good offense. Didn't add many teeth because he was missing a couple, but did help in the offensive part of the game. Ryan Page as well, out there, number 2. And Matt Glore and Brian Frankenfield. However, he cannot play on Wednesdays. So Brian Crowley scheduled all the games on Wednesdays. Not really sure what that was about, but hey, the Cyrx one never knows what's going on. Then we have no score so far in period 1. Ryan O'Neill out there with the white helmet. He's a team captain. Standing right there is probably Wes Hadzor. He's one of the more enthusiastic guys on the bench for Team Hadzor. Team Hadzor, like I said, finished last place this year in their division. I don't even know how many points they had. I think they ended with like 10 or something like that. Let's see. Midway through, they had 6. They beat Mose. Oh, there's the first goal of your 2009 playoff. That's right. It's season 5 here. 05 to 09. The Cyrx one cannot believe that the SIHA has actually gone that long. I remember it was going to be a project when myself and Toby Topshelf and Lakey all got together to talk about inline hockey, and I only thought the Cyrx one was going to be here for like a year, maybe a year and a half. But here we are. It's 1-0 the first period at the 2:46 mark. Also, what we decided to do is we're not going to give you the full games. We clipped some highlights of the games. Later on the show, Sherwood will be here. He's the new intern taking over for Mac Duff. He works on the computers a little bit in the background, and he'll also give a test at talking on the microphone a little bit and explain all this digital crap. Because you know what? The Cyrx one, I got a black and white TV, a rotary phone, man. I don't know anything about this garbage. Just things flashing over here. And also, we don't have the Cats back here this year. There's Todd Cross. Todd Cross injured last year, hurt his shoulder in a Wii accident. He was playing Mario Karts with his son Curtis, fell and pulled muscle. So, here's Hack. What's going on, Hack?
Hey, not much. How you doing?
Pretty good. Here's Cyrx Valor along with Sherwood. Here we are, the first playoff game. It's Rosies in green. Hadzor is the team in the lime green. I called it teal earlier, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So what can you add? What kind of insights can you add to this commentary this year?
Probably not much, Cyrus.
That's okay. Well, Mac really didn't add much either.
Yeah, well, I'd probably talk about as much as the cat do.
Oh, jeez. Well, Mac was about as good as anybody else. He would pinpoint certain parts of the game, or at least he'd talk about doing Jimmy Gale's girlfriend or something. Talk about Jimmy Gale. How excited was he to see that the Pens won the Cup? Although, you ask me, 31 power plays in the 3rd period compared to the next team only had 7. I think Gary Bettman blew that whole team just to get the NHL, Sid the Kid in the Cup and all that other bull. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, there was some politics going on there.
Oh, absolutely. What about when they played Washington? 8 power plays in the 3rd period in a row, and Washington was like, "Whoa, get up there, fat boy!" That's Pat Favallo, referee over there. Did you see how the glass bent? Holy. Ryan Page weighs about 96 pounds. Unbelievable out there. So Hadzor back on the offense. They got about 6 shots on goal. Get in focus. Get in focus. There we go. Camera back in focus. It's still 1-0. Rosies over Hadzor. Single elimination playoffs is how we do things here in the SIHA. I must say, what a great idea Toby Topshelf had at the beginning of the season. For any 2005 through 2009 member, you saved an additional, what was it, 10, 15% or something like that? A stimulus package, right? The SIHA stimulus package, heck?
It's nice. Yeah, it's good for the economy.
It's good for the economy. There's Duzak. My God. The only guy to use steel wheels out there. Oh, he's hooking him.
That was a hook.
Oh, that's Crowley with the hook right there. Todd Cross, arm straight up in the air. That's going to be 2 minutes. Eddie Wynock looking around like he has no idea what's going on. Power play Hadzor. Power play for Hadzor for this season, the low 20s. They're probably one of the worst teams. Can we get that information?
I'm sure we can look
I'll have
that
to go
up.
with that.
It's on the internet.
I'll have to go with that. Oh, it's in the... It is. That's right. SIHA Inline Hockey, CyrxInlineHockey.com will get you to our website. And, of course, you can add on any kind of comment. What is that? Any kind of comment from the archives. You can see your favorite players. You can help vote. Don't forget to vote for your MVP, your goalie of the year. I know Corey Kimball has voted over 2,000 times for himself this year. If he would just concentrate on keeping the puck out of the net rather than complaining about goals he gives up, he'd be a much better goalie. Oh, there's a trip.
Yeah.
Up. No, I guess not. Let that one go. Here comes Page into
The ref didn't see that.
Ref did not see that one. Shot on Ed Wynick. We got about 5 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 Rosies as we play the single elimination quarterfinal playoff game here. This is the 3-6 matchup. Later on, you will see the 4-5. Obviously, the 1-2s get a bye, which was congratulations to Pizza Man. They won the A division. Oh, we got a goal.
I think we got a goal. Shot from the point.
Shot from the point.
Shaw?
It's Billy Shaw. 1-1 here. Billy Shaw leads the league in not being able to finish breakaways. Last year he was 2 for 99, kind of like Glasgow at Punch-Out. This year he scored 3 in a row, and he hasn't scored since, and it was back in June. Eddie Wynick with a save, 15 saves. There's that Team Hadzor celebrating after their goal. A lot of fans here today. What do we got, about the 10, 15?
We can count on 2 hands, probably.
Count them on 2 hands. Got some people back there. A guy's got no shirt on. That's got to be Finicaro. He will be playing later on. It's Embroider Me and Hockey X, the 4th time they've played each other this year. The first time they played each other, Hockey X won, Embroider Me's won the last 2. That'll be a very interesting game. Corey Kimbletoff will be in net. Oh, there's a goal.
That's a nice tip in.
That was Joe D'Antuano scoring that goal. 2-1 Rosies here in the first period of our game. Good job, Hack. Way to pick up the commentary right there. But I'll be picking it right back up. Brian Crowley able to work past and over through 2 people over to Joe D'Antuano, loses the puck, and it's picked up in the corner by Mike Platt. Rumor has it Mike Platt next year will be playing in the C division. But I only know. Cyrx only knows the real, true rumors. A lot of new sponsors this year. Heck, why don't you give us the sponsors?
I think I can handle that.
Okay.
All right. Labatt Blue.
Blue?
Right, the number 1
Does that include
sponsor.
blue and blue light?
Blue light, and just
Excellent.
about everything in between.
Except for Nordic. We don't drink that non-alcoholic crap.
Alcoholic, non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
Beer? No. What's the point?
No.
It's like drinking diet soda.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, it is good for a hangover in the morning.
Is it? Another props to GM Crisali.
GM Crisali, last year's A Division champions. Over the 5 years Crisali's been a part of the SIHA, they have captured 2 titles, 1A and 1B.
What about Pizza Man? Pretty new.
Pizza Man, this is their
Going
second
back.
season. Last year they were in a B Division. This time they were promoted up to the A Division. Not the same team, but Ian Stein, captain of that team, and those guys they live in Baldwinsville. So upper management decided to give the Baldwinsville sponsor the Baldwinsville team. Made a lot of sense. Way to really figure out what sponsor needs to be with what team.
That was a good marketing move. Bro.
Excellent marketing move by Toby Topshelf and Richard Rundage.
Well, why don't we start with Rosies? They've been sponsored with us in the past. Took a couple years hiatus, and now they're back with us.
They have back in those days you were referring to. They were Rosie O'Grady's,
Yes.
and now they are Rosies. Right off the horse's ass. You make that left-hand turn right in there. You got Pat, Vanessa, Allison, Big Brian, Brittany, Leanne, and if you're dared to eat when he cooks, Warren.
Moving on, let's go to, how about Embroider Me? What do you think of that?
Embroider Me, great sponsor. I must say, over the last 5 years, Embroider Me has never missed a deadline. Well, that's going to end the first period, first of all, folks. 2-1 Rosies. Back on Embroider Me, they've never missed a deadline as far as getting things printed. Everything's always spelled correctly, and the correct names and numbers go with the correct corresponding team. Where in the past, that other ridiculous outfit they had was that